There was never a singular point in which it just hit me that I was going to do music for a living or as a profession or as the focus of my life. It was just kind of continual growth into that and an understanding of that. There was one point where I think I was a senior in college, and my teacher at the time, who was just a sub that semester, was like, "Oh yeah, he's going to be a professional musician." And I was like, "Oh, I am? All right." And I kind of knew it, but I would like, for me, it was like, "Oh, I'm going to write songs and lead a band, and that's going to be what I do." But like, that's a professional musician. I've always known that my focus was international, not just national. It kind of happened in this beautiful, almost fluke sort of way, where I ended up in Poland with a good friend of mine who's now the bass player in the band. We met an unbelievable drummer. Europe has been great to us. People just eat it up. They love the band, they love the music, which is great for a musician, because these days people don't really buy CDs, and over there they still buy CDs. There's a lot of cultural support, which we've found very refreshing. That I underestimated the importance of the entrepreneurial qualities that are involved with leading a band. I mean, it could be cynical to say that a band or a musical artist is a product or a brand, but that's the world we live in to a certain extent. I think I went into it thinking that if you just kind of write great songs and get up on stage and play them, that's enough. And ultimately, it really does come down to that. If you're writing great songs and playing the hell out of them, people will react. But there's so much more that goes into the entire process and into the presentation of that I had to learn along the way. And I'm still learning. When I was 13 and picked up a guitar and wrote my first song, I was like, oh, okay. I'm good at this, and this is the thing that I'm most into, and the thing that I feel like I am most myself at. But there have been a number of times in my life where I've had to make that decision again, you know? Okay, do I want to be broke and do the starving artist thing in New York? Yeah, okay, I can handle that. Let's do it, you know? I'm working all the time to make sure that everything is moving forward with the band, with the project, while trying to afford living in New York and bartending and managing at a bar in Manhattan. So it's definitely a lot of time, a lot of energy, and a lot of effort. There really is no typical day. That's one of the toughest things about this, is that sitting at the computer sending emails for 5 hours a day. But that's not such a bad trade-off for those moments when you are on stage and everything clicks and you have the audience and they're with you. That's worth everything, I think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2.
My hope for this project is that it continues to grow in the way that it has, and that growth is exponential, which I think it has been to a certain extent. I love coming here, watching what all my incredible friends are doing as far as writing music, leading bands, getting inspired by what they're doing, and then also going over there and reaping the rewards and the success of what we've built over there. I have an incredible community of friends here who I'm endlessly inspired by. Even though the band is called Nat Osborn Band, it really is, the band part of it is an essential piece of that name, because it's a collective of people who are shaping the sound and making the project special. Dustin and I have been playing music together for 10 years now. There's a connection there that I don't really feel with any other musician, I think, largely just because we grew up playing music with each other. We learned how to play music with and from each other. And often I don't feel like the songs are complete until he brings what he brings to them. If it was just me writing everything, it would probably be kind of boring. No, it would be fine, but it would be different. It wouldn't be as interesting, I think. When people want you to play 3 encores, and it's all music that you've written, and you're up there with your best friends, that's pretty worth all the sacrifice.
Yeah. Ow!